You know, we're here today to pay tribute to everything Austin meant to us and to honor his memory with this monument. You know, back on June 18th, the entire Ellington community, and particularly the Ellington and Summers football community, was devastated and heartbroken with Austin's untimely passing. In the days and weeks that followed, the overwhelming outpouring of love, admiration, and respect everyone had for Austin, Keith, Beth, Jason, Katie, Jenny, and the entire Tautkus family was comforting for all of us. With this family, we will all miss Austin's presence in our lives, but not in our hearts and minds. There's a quote that says, "Carve your name on hearts, not tombstones. A legacy is etched into the minds of others in the stories they share about you." I can tell you from the stories we heard in the days after Austin's passing, I know he left and carved his name in all of our hearts and minds. I want to say sometimes we focus too much on a person's accomplishments, and obviously Austin had many, and especially many on this football field. But we often miss the true essence of the type of person they are. I knew Austin for many years as a boy and a young teenager, and had the pleasure of coaching him for 1 year here at Ellington High School. But I never really got to know the fine young man he grew up to be. And I've known Keith and Beth for about 15 years, and had the pleasure of coaching with Keith for many years, and have had gained great respect and admiration for them. There was something that Keith said during Austin's funeral that really told me all I needed to know to understand what a high-quality Austin was. And he simply said, "Austin was my best friend." And I know this, if you're Keith Tautkus' best friend, you have to be a person of the highest quality and integrity. All of us who knew Austin will always have those good memories to reflect on, but as a community, and particularly for future high school football players who did not have the pleasure of knowing Austin, we wanted to be sure his memory lived on, and that we paid tribute to everything he meant to our community as a son, as a brother, as a grandson, as a nephew, as a cousin, as a teammate, and as a friend. So today we're all here to dedicate this memory in this monument in Austin's memory for many to see and reflect on in the years to come. I'm going to introduce Coach Knickerbocker, who would like to say a few words now.
First, I'd like to thank Coventry for coming out to this. I think that's a really classy move to be part of this as well. I'd like to thank the Booster Club. This monument, once we see it, is awesome. And I'd like to thank the team for asking me to come up here and say a few words. This was a really... I kind of went a lot of different ways with this speech, and what I wanted to say, and what I wanted to say to the Tautkus family, and I hope I got it right. Really couldn't make sense of everything for a long time. I really can't now. But the one thing that I have been able to kind of wrap my head around is we don't know when we're going to leave this earth. But when we do, we can hope that we made a difference. That we made a difference in the lives of all the people that we've interacted with, and that we've made the world a better place. Austin did just that. He's taught us so many lessons that our football team has tried to follow. Lessons that have been extremely valuable on the football field, but will be much more valuable to everyday life as these young men leave our program. He's taught us the importance of teamwork, the importance of being a family, the importance of playing fearless, and most importantly, the importance of accepting differences and giving everyone a fair shot. Austin was friends with everybody on our team, regardless if you were the best all-state player or you couldn't catch a football. It didn't matter. He befriended athletes who had few friends, and he reached out and he connected with underclassmen. And that's why we have so many players in this team that are we're so connected with Austin, because when he was a senior, he reached out to these kids. He's the first player in our program that converted our team from a team to a family. During our off-season leadership meetings, well before Austin's accident, his name came up. Senior captains, leaders said, our team needs to be more like Austin's team. We need to be that close. We need to play for each other. This season, many did not predict for us. We came off a 6-5 season and lost some of our best players to graduation. Some people call it 2014 a rebuilding season. But our team knew, and you can ask anybody, we played with 12 players all year. And if you ask Coach Tautkus, he'll tell you, Ellington has had a really good program. I don't know if we've been the luckiest. A lot of times the ball never rolls our way. Sometimes they call completed passes that aren't completed. Sometimes we don't get the right call. And that's something that's kind of been with us a lot of times in big games. Not this year. Starting with a tipped Hail Mary pass at the end of Avon, a missed extra point against Windsor Locks. Isaiah Castrovega's touchdown catch, which was caught in the exact same spot that Austin scored his last touchdown. And a receiver that miraculously fell down against Granby. Austin has been with us all year. He's helped us on the field, but more importantly off of it. We become a stronger team. We truly play for one another. We care for one another. But more importantly, we become better people. Austin used to always tell me, sometimes Austin would be, when we're calling the defense, everyone's in the huddle, Austin's somewhere else. Austin, who are you covering in that play? Coach, don't worry. We got you. And our team, in the beginning of the year, we talked a little bit about that, and our team has taken that on. That is our saying before every game. Before every time we take the field, we say that. And I believe we mean it. This team has had such a strong bond, a brotherhood, a family atmosphere, and all of that credit goes to Austin. Austin has left this world a better place. However, his legacy will continue to grow. And with this monument, every single night that ever plays will know Austin's story. And before they take the field every single game, they will touch the monument as they enter the field. This monument will help ensure us that Austin's legacy will never die. The lessons that he taught us in 2014 will be taught for as many years as we play football in Ellington. At this time, I'd now like to ask Senior Captain Danny Hayes to come up and say a few words.
All right. Unknowingly, my speech is eerily similar to Coach Knickerbocker's, but hopefully the Tautkus family can find some piece that worthwhile. While with them, we may not always see the impact that someone's life has upon our own. However, it is in their absence that we truly recognize their significance. Austin Tautkus will forever be the ultimate knight. During his life, he accomplished many great things, and sadly, in his absence, we have realized just how much he has meant to this program and this community. Austin touched many people in his life, and now, through this memorial, Austin will forever be able to touch those that knew him and those that did not. Austin was truly a great knight, as he exemplified the three defining characteristics of a knight throughout his life: courage, honor, and commitment. It was Austin's commitment to his teammates and this program that defined him. Austin certainly was everyone's friend, and truly the most likable guy you will ever meet. He cared about each and every player on the team and promoted the culture of family within it. Throughout this season, we have repeatedly said Austin's famous mantra of, "We got you." This is a testament to the culture of family and accountability that Austin left behind. The memorial will remind us all to live and play like Austin Tautkus, the ultimate teammate. Additionally, this memorial will remind us that we never know when will be the last time that we play this great game, so we should never squander an opportunity on the field or in our life. This is not only a football message, but also a life lesson. His tragedy reminds us of how extremely fortunate we are to be here today, that we must make the most out of every opportunity, and that we should live to better the lives of others, just as Austin did. From the very start of the season, we knew Austin was with us, whether it be the Hail Mary pass to beat Avon or the opponent's crucial missed extra point at Windsor Locks. Number 2 has always looked out for us. And now, through this memorial, Austin will forever be in position to look over future teams at EHS and remind us all each day what it means to be a knight.
Okay, I think I'm just going to have Keith and Beth and their family come forward now to unveil the monument, and I think Keith has a few words he'd like to say.
I'm not going to take much time. The last couple of days have really emotionally drained me. I just want to say one thing, and Austin wrote in his yearbook, we don't actually fear death. We fear that no one will notice our absence, that we would disappear without a trace. And our family would just like to thank you guys and the booster. And I don't want to name people, but I want to thank everyone here and everyone who's involved with this. I just want to thank them for making that something that will never happen, that he will always be remembered, and we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us, and just want to thank you very much.
Okay, thanks everyone, and I guess we're here to play some football, so
Yeah.
you guys get ready.
Let's play football.
Okay.